We're suited and booted and ready for the EFL Cup final today. Our defence is nearly over, hopefully successfully. That's against West Ham in the second of today's matches. We've got a Premier League match against Swansea to contend with as well. Things are going pretty well, but we are almost on the verge of going out of the Champions League at the first hurdle. More about that in a second. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and part 9 of Season 2 of Life After Wenger. And today, as I said, it's Cup Final day, but first of all, we have the Premier League match against Swansea City. So let's have a look at last few matches since last episode, which was those two matches there. We have won every game. I said we were on the verge of going out of the Champions League. Yeah, maybe a bit of an exaggeration. We won 4-3 in the game against Paris Saint-Germain. Walcott and Mustafi getting a couple there. But 3 away goals, I'll just move this coin, it's annoying. 3 away goals for Paris Saint-Germain means that they go into the second leg as the favourites, obviously. So that's what I meant by that. But brilliant form recently, and it's catapulted us to the top of the league table. We're 2 points clear of Tottenham in second place with a game in hand. So if we win against Swansea today, we're going to go 5 points clear, which will be good. And then we've got a second round, second leg of that to come. And we've also got an FA Cup 6th round against Swansea to look forward to as well. So yeah, we absolutely thumped Chelsea in the last match, 4-1, with Lukaku coming back to some goal scoring form. He's scored 3 goals since last episode, which is a lot more than he had done in between here. He obviously scored that goal against Flamengo, but yeah, not a lot of Romelu Lukaku since the derby. I don't think there's any. I think maybe 1 on there, 2. Yeah, you get the idea. He hasn't been scoring, but hopefully he's back to his best. So yeah, we've got Swansea today, and this is the team that is going to face them. We're going to have Petr Cech in goal. He hasn't been brilliant recently. Maybe we'll come to the end of Petr Cech. Don't know. We'll certainly have to see. Got Bellerin, Mustafi, Koscielny and Luke Shaw in defence. Mustafi's been brilliant recently, which is why he gets the nod ahead of Virgil van Dijk, who is a little bit tired. And then we've got Aaron Ramsey and Santi Cazorla in the middle. I would have played Wilshere, but he's just played a reserve game, so he's now off the reserve list. He's been fantastic recently, and he's had a good season back at the club. And then we've got Walcott, Ozil and Payet starting behind Romelu Lukaku up front. So let's get into it. It should be an easy game for us, really, against Swansea. We shouldn't be expecting anything other than a win. And we're having large stint of home matches at the moment, which is very good. It means our form has increased almost exponentially since the last episode, which is brilliant. Because if you remember, we had 5 Premier League games in a row where it was away from home, which was just ridiculous. But we're catching up on that now, and we're pretty much back on the same schedule as everybody else. As you can see, after this game, 28 games played by everybody, which will be good, but we'll lose a game again at the EFL Cup final, so you know we're always going to be lagging behind. But that just shows that you're a successful side, shows that you're fighting on multiple fronts, and hopefully we can get a few more trophies for the trophy cabinet this season. Here's Romelu Lukaku, good save by Fabianski. Cazorla into the middle, and Fabianski saves again. Former Arsenal player, of course, Lucas Fabianski. That's not a very good first half. It's not a half of somebody that's looking to go 5 points clear today. But here's Romelu Lukaku, good save again, but he seems to be getting his mojo back ever so slightly. Payet is having a poor game, so we're going to bring Thuram on. I am a big fan of Thuram, and he's had a good season, so he deserves a bit of a run out today. Here's Koscielny, now Ramsey. Arda Thuram forward to Lukaku, and that is a big miss. Oh, maybe it's time to bring Ibra on. He's been whinging because he hasn't had any first team football recently, but he'll come in today and hopefully get a goal and get a start for the EFL Cup final. Walcott's going to come off now for Welbeck. We are certainly getting desperate. We're going to play him as a round Deuter and see if that helps him secure a place in the team. All we want is one goalie. A 0-0 would be very disappointing. Fabianski. That's away, but Arda Turan snuffs it out and Ibra has scored. That is what we wanted. His 10th goal of the season, and Arda Turan linking up with him. So the two substitutes getting in there, and well, 1-0 winning ugly is the key to winning titles. And well, with 10 games to go, we'll go 5 points clear if we can just hang on to this. But yeah, we need to get that away, because all I know, he has Arda Turan, Ibrahimovic forward, and Danny Welbeck. Well, the three substitutes have performed brilliantly. Do they get a start for the next match? Danny Welbeck with his 4th goal of the season, and a pretty damn good finish as well. So we're 2-0 up now, and that kind of flatters us. We haven't played that well. We've had a couple of good chances, Lukaku spurring them, but yeah, 2-0, we'll settle for it, and that'll give us a little bit of momentum going into Sunday's final, which will be against West Ham. So, cup final day, here we come. Here we go then. A few changes to let you know about. We've brought in Koscielny, the captain, back in to the heart of defence. We've brought Wilshere in for Aaron Ramsey, just because he's had a brilliant sort of last few games. I think he deserves a chance. Yeah, I said I was going to start Welbeck and Turan and Ibra, but I've just went with Walcott, Payet and Lukaku. So here we go. Let's get into it. West Ham, an established top 4 club now, really. I wonder how they're doing in their Champions League match. I assume they got through. They're playing Bayern Munich and they won their first knockout round. Let's just have a quick look. I know we've got more important matters, but Tottenham are through. We got through. West Ham got through. So it looks like Southampton didn't, which is a bit of a shame, because Southampton were doing well. And who were the other team? I guess it was Liverpool, was it? I think it was Liverpool. Yeah, they were in the Champions League, but they've went through into the Europa League, along with Southampton, who are the holders of the Europa League. Remember, Man United are in there. Man City, Liverpool, Man City, what a match that'll be. But yeah, plenty of English teams in Europe. But yeah, let's seal our place in the Europa League by winning today, please. So West Ham, Jonathan Calleri is the guy that we have to watch out for. He hasn't had as good a season this year as he did last year, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. And let's get into it. So, win this trophy for yourselves and for the fans, because, you know, they're the ones that pay the wages at the end of the day. So, go on. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get our 3rd trophy of the season, along with our Community Shield and Club World Cup. And that'll be a job well done. Here's Lukaku off the bar. Unlucky there. Feghouli. It's away. Now Maranchuk, and well, it's 1-0. Griffo, Vincenzo Griffo with the opening goal there. West Ham go 1-0 ahead, and yeah, just carved open the defence there, which is very, very unfortunate. And I really hope we do turn up today and don't just have one of those games where we're half asleep for most of the game. And then wake up sort of in the last 20 minutes, and by then it's too late. But we're certainly not looking good so far. I think we may use one of these, demand a bit more from them before half time, and if we can, well, get them in. It's only 1-0, I guess, but disappointing. We'll bring Welbeck on. I think he deserves a chance, because Ola's having a poor game, so we'll bring Ramsey on. 2 changes into the second half, and yeah, we've still got Turan and Ibra on the bench, so we can certainly bring another person on if these lot don't start performing a bit more. Here's Payet now, Shaw, Payet to Wilshere and Ramsey. Oh, that's a good save. That's a good save. It was a bit more of a tame shot than I was expecting. Oh, and it's 2-0. It's 2-0. We now need to change the way we play. We're going to put Wilshere up there to join Mesut Özil. We're going to put Shaw there. We're going to put Bellerin there. We're going to put them both on attack. And when we are already attacking, we're going to have more direct passing, a higher tempo, a bit wider. Do this. We need to get back into this. Romelu Lukaku is going to play as a complete forward and just try and spearhead the attacks. 2-0 West Ham, and we've been disappointing. We've had one chance, and it was Aaron Ramsey with it. Well, that sealed it. We've been absolutely thumped here. We've had a bit of a disappointing episode. I know we beat Swansea 2-0, but we just weren't really at the races in that match. And we've lost the EFL Cup. The defence is over, and West Ham are going to run away with it. Arsenal in the League Cup just don't get along. Caleri's made it 4-0. What has happened here? Oh my God! But yeah, we've lost a lot of League Cup finals in living memory. Just nobody's having a good game. Nobody at all. We're going to bring Ibra on for the last 5 minutes. He's not going to score 4 goals, but sure what maybe could have been. Welbeck's just scored. Should have started him. He's going to get a start in the next match though. Yeah, good goal there from Welbeck. Yeah, I'm just a bit startled. West Ham have absolutely hammered us today, you know, deserved winners of the EFL Cup. You know, we've now lost 2 games in a row in the EFL Cup. Obviously we lost against Brentford in the semi-final second leg. Whether that had any bearing on it, I don't know, but 4-1 is not good at all. We've lost our cup. And yeah, that's that. Bit of an anticlimax this episode, but West Ham have lifted it for the first time in their history, which is good for them. You know, you gotta be happy for them. Yeah, there's not really a lot more to say about that. We'll be back very, very soon. That's our first defeat since the EFL Cup semi-final second leg, and that was part of a little sticky run, and we don't want that when we've got Tottenham coming up and Paris Saint-Germain in the next episode. That's going to be an intense one. We've got to try and pick up some form against Palace and get back into it. So if you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave that like down below. It really does mean a lot for me and really helps out the channel and lets us know that you're still enjoying the series, which I certainly am. I'd love to do a season 3 for you. Let us know what your thoughts are on a season 3 down below in the comments. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and good. Oh, by the way, the new series started on the channel a couple of weeks ago, Motorsport Manager. If you haven't checked that out yet, go and check it out. It's a load of fun so far, and there's hopefully going to be another Football Manager series in the pipeline. Keep your eye out for that. A little bit of preview for you Life After Wenger lovers. Anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.